I'm Michaela, and today we have a special guest, my husband Cole.
How's it going?
You guys have been requesting a husband.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have. I'm not lying. Someone tell me I'm not lying. And he's going to be picking the books I'm going to be reading in May. And he's going to be picking off of my physical TBR. So this shelf, he's going to be picking, in this one, he's going to be picking some books. How's that sound? Does that sound good?
Sounds good. I'm not much a reader. I try to read a little bit. Not a ton of fantasy books. In fact, almost no. Well, I'm reading Lord of the Rings at the moment.
That's a fantasy
That is
book.
a fantasy book. But I've read a lot of like U.S. history books, war books, stuff like that.
You're also currently reading The Martian, right?
Reading The Martian right now. Yep.
So I would say you have little information about books.
Yeah, we'll see. So here, correct if I'm wrong, I'm picking off of this shelf.
Yes.
And then this shelf.
Yes.
Okay.
How
Sound
many
good.
books do you think I should read in the month of May?
The month of May, you read so much. You should read one book in the month of May. I'm just kidding.
I think that's a given.
I'll do 5 books.
5 books?
Is that a lot?
No, I think that's great.
Okay. 5 books for the month of May, and if I pick a book that's a part of a series,
Yeah.
you'll just read the first book in the series.
Yeah, does that sound okay?
Okay.
But I think some of them, I don't have them next to each other, but a lot of them look similar in the series.
Well, they all sound similar too. So I'll do my best. I'm sorry if I clown one of your favorite books or series. I'm sure it's a great book or a series. I'm just picking off of what I think, and so
He's gonna
judge me.
He's gonna be left alone in this room with his thoughts and feelings. It's gonna be great.
All right.
Okay. Take it away. Okay, bye. Okay, Cole is in my office with all of my books, and I'm going to predict or try to guess some of the books that maybe he's going to pick for me to read in May. And I think he's going to pick Sweet Nightmare or Sweet, I think it's Sweet Nightmare, something like that. I know he bought it for me for my birthday last year, and I have not read it yet, and I feel like he's a little bit salty. I haven't gotten to it yet, so I think he's gonna pick that one. I also wonder if he's gonna pick a book based on how thick it is. That's what I'm gonna guess. And I also think he's gonna pick a book based on how cool he thinks the cover is. I don't feel like he's gonna read the back of very many books. I think he's gonna do it, I could be wrong. I think he's gonna do it purely based off of like covers and titles. He's gonna judge a book by its cover, and I think that's totally okay. But I think whatever he picks, it's gonna be very interesting for sure. My lineup is probably gonna be very different. I think it's also, he's not gonna pick any like romance books. I think he's gonna pick all fantasy books. So I'm excited to see what he picks for me.
All right. Well, right off the bat, I know what books we're not doing. We're not doing Late Night Love, and we're not doing Immortal Longings. Those sound a little too steamy for my liking. So those are not going to be a part of this. I'll be honest, guys. I'm really struggling here. I'm not a huge fantasy guy, and a lot of these sound like the exact same. Is that on purpose? I feel like all fantasy books have the same title or same type of title. This is the first one I'm going for because this sounds kind of cool. For the Wolf by Hannah Witten, a New York Times bestseller, and it's got cool pages. So the first book is For the Wolf. We'll just put that here. Let's see, book number 2. We're going off of The Grandest Game. The reason is because this sounds interesting, like maybe some fun, what are they called? Escape rooms. Maybe something like Ender's Game. I like games. I like science fiction. I don't know if this is anything like that, but by the sound, or by the title, The Grandest Game, that's what we're going off of. Book number 2. So I'm pretty sure I bought Michaela a book a while ago, and I'm 90% sure she's never read it, and it's not in the list of books that she gave me. So I'm a little heartbroken. That seems like a bad sign. Ugh, I was gonna pick The Dagger and the Flame, but then I saw a man and a woman seemingly, and I'm starting to think The Dagger and the Flame is a little innuendo. This might be a little too spicy for my liking. This is not going to be a book that she's reading in May. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do War. Love the title, War. There's a sword. This sounds like it's right up her alley, and it's just war. And this might be a part of a series because I'm seeing Pestilence. War and Pestilence, man. She knows how to market her books. Laura Thalassa. One of these will be another book she's reading in May. All right, we're getting close to the end. The Phoenix King. This sounds cool, looks cool. We're going with The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma. Which means we get one more book. And for that book, this sounds interesting. This sounds like a book that Michaela wouldn't read. The Spirit Catches You and You Fall Down by Anne Fadiman. Sounds like a book she wouldn't read, and so this challenge might make her read it. And maybe that's what I should have done with these other books, is just find ones that she wouldn't want to read, or doesn't. Maybe she will want to read this. But we're going to go with The Spirit Catches You and You Fall Down. So we've got our 5 books. I'll go grab Michaela and then present her the books.
Okay, he's done. Let's go see what he picked out for me, shall we?
I'm a little worried. I don't think she's going to like these books. She might get mad at me. All right, so
show me the books you got.
So I picked 5 books for you. I picked some based off what I think you would like, and then some based off of what I think you wouldn't read if it was not for this challenge.
All right.
So May might be a little boring for you.
Oh, no.
I also need to confront you. There are some books with some steamy titles.
Oh.
And so I didn't pick those because I can't have anyone else having your heart. So anyways, let's go for the first book. I chose The Phoenix King by Aparna Verma.
Aparna.
The reason why I chose this book is because I think the name sounds really cool. It's cool book art. So The Phoenix King is book number 1. Thoughts?
Love it. I'm excited to read that one.
And let me know if you've heard anything about the book.
I haven't.
Okay. Book number 2. This is kind of interesting. War. Simply War.
I think this is the second book.
So yeah, I told you guys. But the first book is Pestilence, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to be reading Pestilence.
Pestilence.
Which is a crazy title for a book, in my opinion. Have you heard anything about pestilence and war?
No.
Well, you're about to. The next book is The Grandest Game.
Oh, okay.
I picked this because it sounds like an interesting game type thing. Maybe Hunger Games. Maybe The Greatest Game. So The Grandest Game.
The Grandest Game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you have to say something. You can't just...
Well, okay, so this is actually, I'll let you know. So this is actually, what is it called? A sequel series? So like there was a series before it, and then this is a series after it.
So this is the sequel.
This is the first book in the...
Have you read the prequel series?
Yeah.
Oh,
so the first one's like The Inheritance Games, The Grandest Games.
Is it sci-fi?
No, it's
like wrong.
It's kind of like Knives Out.
Yeah, see, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think that would be a fun read.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what this one's like, but...
By Jennifer Lynn Barnes.
Yeah, she's really great.
Okay,
so.
Sweet. So we have 2 books left. These are ones that I don't know if you would read. And so you might have to bookend them. You might have to do one at the beginning, one at the end.
All right.
But For the Wolf...
Oh, okay.
Is one of them. And maybe this is a book that you would read, but I thought the pages looked really cool.
Okay.
And weathered. You can kind of see them
there.
And then the title was sweet, just For the Wolf. Like I said, this is probably like a romance fantasy like all of them, but it doesn't really sound like it is. So I figured maybe I'll give this to you to read.
All right. I'm excited about this one, actually. It's a dark fantasy.
Oh, great. Great.
Did you read like
No.
the
No, this is pure titles and intuition.
I
last book.
I actually made a video predicting that that's how you were going to pick the books.
I mean, I don't read my own books. I'm not going to read the first page of yours.
Okay.
And then the last one is the spirit catches you and you fall down.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this book?
I haven't heard a lot, but I actually got that at the readers retreat
Okay.
that we did, and this was one of their favorite books. We did like a book exchange, and it was the favorite book of someone's.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, a lot of words like any other book.
A lot of words.
I think for me, these are the type of books that I like to read. Is this a true story? I think it is.
I think it is too.
And if not, it sounds like it could be a true story. So anyways, like I said, I think this is a book that like you're going to be grateful that you read, but that you probably wouldn't have read.
No, you're probably right.
Any other way. And so I'm excited to hear how the journey goes. Here's your 5 books.
5 books. How was it? Easy, hard?
Yeah, it's pretty easy, but you do have a lot of books to go off of. I think I might get some flack for this, but all the titles were like the exact same. I felt like half the books could have been a series together. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe for the authors out there, step up the title game a little bit. I get that maybe there's an algorithm with the blank and blank and blank, but step up your titles a little bit. Be a little bit more poppy. So it's something that I can see and be like, oh, that's interesting. Like the spirit catches you and you fall down. That got my attention right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
What titles were you thinking?
You'll have to go back and watch.
Okay. All right. So for my YouTube video in May, I'll be doing an update on these books. I'll be reporting back, and we'll see how I feel about Cole's selection of books for me.
And I'll be there. I'll do it. I'll rank them based off what I think you're gonna rank them.
Well,
Do you want
to rank them now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, he's going to rank them how he thinks.
Okay, so I think the first one, I think you're going to like The Grandest Game. The first book I think she's going to like is The Grandest Game. This is number 1, just because you've already read the prequel series and you liked it.
This is number 1.
That's number 1.
All right, okay.
Number 2 is going to be...
Pestilence.
No, The Phoenix King.
The Phoenix King.
I think you're going to like The Phoenix King. Number 3 will be Pestilence, not War. Maybe you'll read War as well.
Okay.
And then, actually, we're going to switch that out. Number 3 is For the Wolf.
Okay.
Number 4 is Pestilence.
Okay.
And number 5, The Spirit Catches You and You Fall Down.
Okay.
So that's my prediction for how you're going to like it. We'll have to go back and review it.
Like how I will rate them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll report back, and I'll read these, and we'll see how I rate them in comparison to how Cole thinks I'm going to rate them.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.